Hello everyone, welcome to Chem series. In this video, let's solve few problems on rate of the reaction from CSIR and many textbooks. In my previous video, I have already taught rate of the reaction and factors affecting rate of the reaction. So I recommend you to have a visit and come for the problem solving so that it will be easy for you.
Coming to the first problem, 2 moles of H2 plus 1 mole of O2, it gives 2H2O. So here they have given the rate of disappearance of O2 to be 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. And they have asked us the rate of disappearance of H2 and rate of appearance of H2O. So this is the formula of rate of disappearance of O2, H2 and rate of appearance of H2O. That is minus dO2 by dt and minus dH2 by dt, and rate of appearance of H2O is dH2O by dt. And this how to write I have already taught in my lecture video. So coming to the rate equation, we have to write the rate equation for this reaction so that it will be easy for us to solve this problem. So rate will be equal to minus 1 by 2 dH2 by dt, that is equal to minus 1 by 1 dO2 by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 2 dH2O by dt. So all the stoichiometric coefficients are written in the denominator. Okay, and for the reactants, the rate is written with negative sign, and for the product it is being written with positive sign. So you see here they have given the rate of disappearance of O2, that is minus dHO2 by dt, it is been given, which is equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. So the rate shows that this term is equals to minus 1 by 2 dH2 by dt and plus 1 by 2 dH2O by dt. So in order to find out the rate of disappearance of H2 and rate of appearance of H2O, we have to find these two terms. Okay, from that we can get our desired answers. So take this term first, minus 1 by 2 dH2 by dt, that is equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. Okay, because these two are equal. So this value is 2.5 into 10 power minus 3, which is also equal to this term. Now minus dH2 by dt can be calculated by cross multiplying this 2 on this side. So your answer will be 2 into 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second, that is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. Now let us find out the rate of appearance of H2O, that is dH2O by dt. Take this term now, which is equals to the rate of disappearance of O2, right, this term. So this is equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. So we can get this one answer only by cross multiplying this. So we get 2 into 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second, and your answer will be 5 into 10 power minus 3 molar concentration per second. Second problem, N2 plus 3H2, it gives 2NH3. And they have given the rate of formation of NH3 to be equal to 1.8 into 10 power minus 7 molar concentration per second. And they have asked us the rate of disappearance of N2 and rate of disappearance of H2. So first we will see what are the formulas for these three. Minus dN2 by dt is the rate of disappearance of N2, and minus dH2 by dt is the rate of disappearance of H2, and dNH3 by dt is the rate of formation of NH3. So coming to the rate equation, rate is equal to minus 1 by 1 dN2 by dt, that is equal to minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt. So all the stoichiometric coefficients are written in the denominator. Okay, so this is how you will write the rate, and I have already taught this how to write. So let's see what they have given. The rate of formation of NH3, that is plus dNH3 by dt, is given. So in this rate equation, it is present here. Okay, plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt is your rate, but they have given only dNH3 by dt. So from this, you can calculate the rate of the reaction, right? Plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt, you can calculate. So this is given. So to calculate rate, we are dividing it by 2. So you get the rate of the reaction. So rate of the reaction is also equals to minus 1 by 1 dN2 by dt minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt. So in order to calculate the rate of disappearance of N2 and H2, we take minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt, which is equals to 1.8 into 10 power minus 7 by 2 molar concentration per second. You could understand why, right? Because all three are same. So we have found this answer to be 1.8 into 10 power minus 7 by 2, which is also equals to this term. So from this, we can calculate the rate of disappearance of H2, that is minus dH2 by dt, by cross multiplying this 3 over this side. So your answer will be 2.7 into 10 power minus 7 molar concentration per second. You understand? So your answer for rate of disappearance of H2 is 2.7 into 10 power minus 7 molar concentration per second. So coming to rate of disappearance of N2, that is, this is also equals to the rate of the reaction what we found for plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt. So that is, the answer is 1.8 into 10 power minus 7 by 2, right? Which is also equals to minus 1 by 1 dN2 by dt. So your answer will be 0.9 into 10 power minus 7 molar concentration per second. So we also have found rate of disappearance of N2. Can you follow? I hope you can follow this. Coming to the third problem. 2NO2, it gives 2NO plus O2. Calculate the rate for reactants and products interval 100 to 200 seconds. So they have asked us to calculate the rate of reactants, that is NO2, as well as the rate of the products NO and O2. So first we will write the rate equation for this reaction. That is, rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 dNO2 by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 2 dNO by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 1 dO2 by dt. So all the stoichiometric coefficients are written in the denominator. So to find out the rate of NO2, we have to take this term. Okay, so this is how we will write rate, right? So minus 1 by 2 dNO2 by dt will be your rate of NO2. So that is equal to minus 1 by 2 dNO2 is the change in concentration of NO2, and they have given the time interval between 100 to 200 seconds. So you have to take the difference between 100 to 200. So how you will minus? You will take 200 second, right? First 0.0048 minus 0.0065 will be your change in concentration of NO2 divided by 100. Why 100? Because dt is change in time. 200 minus 100. That is equal to minus of 0.0017 divided by 2 into 100, and your answer will be 0.85 into 10 power minus 5 molar concentration per second. Okay. And coming to the rate of NO, this is your formula for a rate for your product NO. Okay. And place 1 by 2 dNO by dt, and dNO is change in concentration of NO. So between the time interval 100 to 200. So you have to subtract your change in concentration, that is concentration of NO from 200 minus 100. So your answer will be plus 1 by 2 into 0.0052 minus 0.0035 divided by 100, your change in time, 200 minus 100, that is equal to plus 0.0017 into 2 into 100, that is equal to 0.85 into 10 power minus 5 molar concentration per second. Coming to the rate of O2, your formula for rate of O2 is plus 1 by 1 dO2 by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 2. Your dO2 is the change in concentration of O2 between the time interval 100 to 200. So you have to subtract the concentration of O2 from 200 minus 100. So 0.0026 minus 0.0018 divided by 100, your change in time, that is equal to plus 0.0008 divided by 2 into 100, and your answer will be 8 into 10 power minus 6. And you can see here the rate of the reactants and rate of the two products are same. This can also be written as 0.8 into 10 power minus 5, right? The rate of O2. So this matches the formula. Coming to the fourth problem. The initial concentration of NO2 is 0.0100 mole per liter and its concentration after 150 seconds is 0.0055 mole per liter. What are the average rates of this reaction during the first 150 seconds? So what they have given? They have given the initial concentration of NO2, that is at time 0. That is, there won't be any product. Okay, only reactant will be present. At that time, the concentration is, initial concentration of NO2 is 0.01 mole per liter. And after 150 seconds, that is, some of the products are being formed. At that time, NO2 concentration is 0.0055 mole per liter. So we have to find out the average rates of the reaction during first 150 seconds. The formula for average rate is minus del NO2 divided by del T. That is, del NO2 is your change in concentration of NO2 during the first 150 seconds. And what will be your del T? It is 150 minus 0, because at initial concentration time is 0, right? So 150 minus 0 will be your del T. So average rate is equal to minus 0.0055 mole per liter minus 0.0100 mole per liter divided by 150. I hope you understood how we get this. We have to subtract from 150th second minus the concentration at 0th second. Okay, and your del T will be change in time. So your answer will be minus 3 into 10 power minus 5 molar concentration per second. Okay, now coming to fifth problem. The rate of molar concentration of CH3 radicals in the reaction 2CH3, it gives CH3CH3, was reported as dCH3 by dt, that is equal to minus 1 by 2 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1 under particular conditions. What is the rate of the reaction and what is the rate of formation of CH3CH3? So they have given the unit in decimeter. So don't be afraid of seeing or don't get confused, because a liter can be written as decimeter cube and mole per liter can be written as mole liter per minus 1. So on substituting decimeter cube in mole per liter, you will get mole decimeter per minus 3. So you follow this table to understand the unit part. So they have given dCH3 by dt to be equal to minus 1 by 1.2 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1. So they have asked us the rate of the reaction. So we will write the rate equation for this reaction. That is, rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 dCH3 by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 1 dCH3 CH3 by dt. What they have asked, rate of the reaction. So rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 dCH3 by dt, right? And they have given this part, that is dCH3 by dt is given as minus 1.2 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1. On substituting this value in this equation, you would obtain rate. Rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 minus into minus 1.2 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1, and your answer will be 0.6 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1. Okay, and the second problem is that the rate of formation of CH3 is also asked, that is plus dCH3 by dt is being asked, and you know the rate equation shows that this term is also equals to the rate of formation of CH3. We have found this term, right? So your rate of formation of CH3 will be equal to 0.6 mole decimeter per minus 3 second per minus 1. Understood? Sixth problem. In kinetic study of a chemical reaction, slopes are drawn at different times in the plot of concentration of reactants versus time. The magnitude of the slopes with the increase of time remains unchanged, increases or decreases, or increases and decreases periodically. So I have already given the graph, that is the plot between the concentration of the reactants as well as concentration of the product versus time in my lecture video. So they have asked us here the concentration of the reactants versus time and what happens to the magnitude of the slopes with the increase of time. You see, this is a reactant A, it converts to product B. So for this, A will be your reactant concentration and B will be your product concentration. So we are drawing a graph with respect to time. Green line represents the reactant concentration that decreases as time increases. And what will be your product form? It should increase as time increases. Okay. So they have asked us only the concentration of reactants. So the magnitude of slopes will decreases. Okay. So your correct option is C. Coming to seventh problem. For a reaction A plus 3B, it gives 2C. How does the rate of disappearance of B compare to the rate of production of C? So for this, you have to write the rate equation so that it will be very easy for you to find out the match. Okay. The rate equation will be minus 1 by 1 dA by dt, that is equal to minus 1 by 3 dB by dt, that is equal to plus 1 by 2 dC by dt. Here, the stoichiometric coefficients are written in the denominator. Okay. And for reactants, it is written with negative sign since it decreases as time increases, and for the product it is being written with positive sign since it increases as time increases. So you see the rate of disappearance of B is of the rate of appearance of C. Let's see whether this match. So they have given only the B concentration and the C concentration. Okay, so we will take these two and cross multiply this 3 and check. Minus dB by dt, that is equal to plus 3 by 2 dC by dt. The first option is the rate of disappearance of B is of the rate of appearance of C. Whether it is true? No, right? It is 3 by 2 appearance of rate of appearance of C. So your first option is not correct. Coming to the second option, the rate of disappearance of B, okay, that is minus dB by dt, is 3 by 2 the rate of appearance of C. So your correct option is B. So this is how you will find out for this question. Hope you understood all the problems that we discussed today. If it is difficult to understand, please notify me so that I will surely improve it in a better way. Thank you for watching the video.